How did this shit start again?
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Yo, this your boy South 3706. Welcome to the 31st Nation Report. Something like that. I don't know.
Hi, everyone. It's been a long fucking time since we've done this. Well, not that long. Maybe a month or two.
Exactly.
Y'all know who the fuck is. Shut up! Y'all know who this is. Oh my god, Bree's gonna kill us. Okay, this is not South Breeze 706. It's Lethal Saint back at it with another Dirty Bird Nation Report episode. Welcome back. What is the tagline? What's the shit? Oh, the unofficial official podcast of Falcons Twitter. Hi, everyone. Breeze ain't here because that nigga got arrested for prostitution in Germany. So that's where he's at. We have Marcus Sniffles, the infamous Falcons hater / fan / Colts fan. He's in the building. We
out here.
Shut up. Damn. Don't you see me do the intros?
Sorry.
We have our girl, Jaleesa. Did I say that shit right? Jaleesa.
Yes.
Jaleesa. She's here from Sports and Bullshit. Her podcast is doing fucking amazing. It's an all-female podcast. Y'all gotta listen to that. We'll get into that in a little bit. And we have the one and only Jailbird. He just got out of jail to record this podcast with us. Everyone, welcome Mr. I Did Not Drop the Soap, Josh.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's no soap dropping over here.
No, because he's a real beast. He's got the soap on a rope. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just glad that my man is free out here. I'm glad he's free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of disappointed in Falcons fans that no one joined the Free Josh movement. I changed my name. I changed my name to hashtag Free Josh. I put my avatar as his picture. I'm not here marching the streets.
Right.
Come on now.
I saw the love, man. And you was the only one that was giving it. So
I'm here solo.
I said Free Josh.
I did. I had a Free Josh tweet.
Niggas just throw out tweets, man. I was like, here living it, man. I was like, I'll die for this shit, man. Get this nigga out. I was doing that. I had to keep Amber in line because she was wilding on the timeline without you, man. Bro, it's crazy.
Man. Oh man, Amber always wilding. That's nothing new.
Good times. Well, everyone's here and accounted for. Where my topics? Let's go. I accidentally just called Josh on accident. But he don't got no phone because he's in jail. So, you know. That's everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Okay, so I want to quickly cover this topic because I think everyone here and in the entire universe has watched these two things, Game of Thrones and Endgame. So let me tell y'all something real quick. Endgame was some bullshit. They killed the love of my life, Nat. They did not have to kill her. I don't know why they killed her. I love her so much, and now she's dead. And for what? For what?
Because somebody had to die so they could get
No,
the soul
they didn't.
stone back.
Okay, Tony had a life, and Pepper was growing peppers and a child, and they didn't have to kill them. Cap should have been the one that died. He lost everything. He should have been the one that sacrificed his soul so Tony and Nat could stay alive. Okay? Period.
I agree that Cap should have died. I wasn't sad about that.
What?
But I don't think that they assumed that someone had to be sacrificed for the soul stone. So that's why they made it that way.
This is racism. It's on site.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I just want you to explain to me how a white woman dying
It's
is
just racism.
Right.
It just is what it is, okay?
Okay. All right. We'll go with that.
I'm emotional right now. I miss her so much. I need a minute.
It's okay. She got a movie coming out. I mean, she's dead, but you'll get to see her intro.
But she's dead. Why do I want to see an intro when she's dead? It is on site for the Russo brothers. He is right under Kyle Shanahan. It goes Kyle Shanahan, then the Russo brothers. That's why on site lives forever. Forever.
And then And then Adam Kaplan.
Oh, I forgot about that bastard.
He's under Shanahan for
Kyle
me.
Shanahan, Adam whatever, and then the Russo brothers. On site list. Set. Oh, number 4, pollen.
There you
I'm putting pollen at number 4. It's always on site for pollen. Y'all know it's pollen season, so.
Yeah.
How can you
got me messed up.
You can't. It's on site every spring. Like, you know what I'm saying? You put on your boxing gloves, you go outside, and you beat some ass. That's it.
That could work.
It does. Trust me.
I don't think that'll work.
And shout out to what's her name? Arya for killing the Night King. That shit was awesome.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Arya Stark, the baddest bitch in Winterfell.
Queen of Westeros.
The Night King is mad buns, yo. Weak sauce, bro. Get him the fuck out of here, man. You gotta be better than that.
It was way too easy. It was way too easy.
It was.
Way too easy. And now these last 3 episodes are really going to have us all
Cersei's about to kill everybody.
So I'm just preparing for it. Yeah.
Everybody.
Like, it's all downhill from here. That was too victorious.
Too many people stayed alive. So now they're all going to die. So.
Nah. Jon Snow gonna come out with the blicky, man.
Yeah, right. You don't even want the freaking throne.
No, sometimes you just you gotta take it though. Just because you don't want it don't mean you can't take it.
Whatever. As long as Dany dies in the next 3 episodes, I'm cool with that. Yes, I said it. Bite me. Okay?
No, I'm over her.
She's a mess.
She may go.
She gotta die.
She served her purpose.
Okay. That's out the way. Alright. So, we've had a lot of shit happen since we've last recorded. The biggest thing is the draft. And I'm going to sit here and say, I told you so to every single person on Falcons Twitter that we were going to draft the offensive line in the first round. And y'all told me we were not going to do that. You said there's no way we were going to do that. And look at us. And it's really funny.
I honestly thought they were going D-line. I think had the players that they wanted been available or they were able to move up and get them, they would have drafted somebody from D-line. But the cards did not fall that way.
No, yeah, that's why I think too. Because I mean, Lethal, we had that conversation too. We both was like, they going O-line. But I also think like Quinn was saying like how they had Wilkins on the board, and before we picked Miami pick, and then they snatched him up. But I think had Miami passed on Wilkins, then we probably would end up drafting him.
Yeah. Had he been available, there's no way Dan Quinn would have passed him up.
Yeah. I mean, I personally
didn't
want him here. Well, I didn't want him picked that high. Like, he was more like a 20-something type player, not at 14. That's too high for him. But I mean, I'm glad with what we got because, I mean, it is what we needed for like the last 5-6 years. So, I mean,
I'm not going to lie. When they first said the pick, I was like, what the hell? Who is this person? But also I remember, don't nobody really know who offensive linemen are. Like, unless they do something really, really, really big, we don't know who they are. After watching tape though, I like the pick.
Right, but it's the thing, like, we also worked out the defensive end, when the scout team went up there. So we worked out the offensive guard and the defensive end, when they went up there. So people should have known that he would have been in play to be the first round for us. Because again, like, this is what we needed for like the last 5-6 years. And I was telling my brother, cause he was like most of the fans, he was pissed because we drafted O lineman. But I'm like, dude, y'all kill me because we always complain about, we can't get a 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 because we don't have the O lineman. But when we do draft the O lineman, y'all still complain about that. So it's like, what do y'all want? Like,
well,
y'all don't know what y'all want.
Right. And the people got to think about this. The Colts, they had one of the worst O-lines before last year.
Facts.
They drafted O linemen. Did one of them make like the Pro Bowl or something like that?
One was he was a first team All Pro.
First team All Pro,
not just Pro Bowl, All Pro. So
and they went to the playoffs.
Exactly. So it's like we have to start somewhere. Like we just can't keep taking these mid-tier, like third round, fourth round offensive linemen and think they're going to do something. We need top tier caliber offensive linemen, which we have now. And like I told my brother, we got our Harvey Dog. I don't know if y'all remember Harvey Dog, but he's one of the nastiest linemen that we had back in early Matt Ryan career. So now we got a younger version of him. And now once Freeman get back to looking like 15, 16 Freeman, then people going to be like, okay, yeah, we made the right choice in the draft. So just be patient. The offense is going to be better than expected because we got what we need.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, when you have a good offensive line, everybody just becomes better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all don't have a lot of holes on the outside. You know, y'all have a top 5 quarterback. You have a top 5 receiver. I personally think Devontae Freeman is a top 5 running back. The stats might not show it, but talent-wise, he's a top 5 running back. The receiving core is probably top 5. But if Matt Ryan doesn't have time to throw the ball, if guys don't have time to get open, if there's no holes for the running backs to get into, then all that stuff doesn't matter. So watching the Falcons build their team this way, watching them say like, all right, we had problems on the O-line. Let's address that so we can, be as explosive as we can be. Like you have, like I said, top 5 talent at every skill position. The offensive line has to be there. It's the most important position in football outside of like quarterback.
Yep.
Agreed.
And people really don't pay attention to that. It's like in order for Matt to do what he does, we need an O-line. And the thing is like Matt is 33, turn 33 or something like that. But it's like he took the most hits in his career. So it's like I wouldn't play until he's 40. So in order for that to happen, we need to keep him upright. And in order for that to happen, we need to draft good linemen, which we just did. So like I said, it may not be flashy, it may not be the trendy type picks or whatever, but this is what we needed. We need some nasty, big O-linemen that's going to move the line of scrimmage for us on these third and 1 and 4th
at the end of the season, I was like, all I want my team to do is get some big fat men to protect my quarterback. Yeah. He got sacked 42 times last year.
Right.
Like he got sacked 42 times. That's crazy.
And it's no way that you could watch, that you should have watched the Ravens game, the Steelers game, and that bogus New Orleans game on Thanksgiving, and it should have been okay with the O-line play. Like Matt Ryan was getting slaughtered in those games, and it's like, it's like what? Like we need this man through all 16 plus games throughout the season. Like we need some boys in here that's gonna protect him.
Yeah. Also, people don't think with their business minds. Like we signed him to a $150 million contract. That's an investment. They're not thinking you have to protect your investment. Yep. There's way too much money invested in him to not.
And they're not thinking. Period. Like protection. All last year, we complained about Matt being on the ground, Matt not getting enough time to throw. You know what I'm saying? Matt getting sacked all season, and then when we draft the O-line 2 times in a row because we had 2 first rounders, then y'all complain. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, this is why people say Falcons fans are the worst, because we do all this complaining, and then when we get what we need, y'all are still complaining. For what? I know some of the Falcons quote-unquote gurus were mad that they argued all offseason and we drafted offense instead of defense, which they all predicted. And then the rest of y'all just wanted a flashy player or a player who has a big name. And the Falcons, we rarely draft anyone who has a big name. It's so rare.
I just keep thinking back to when we drafted Keanu, and I was like, I don't know who this child is. I was pissed off. I can't remember who I wanted, but I was like, I don't know what that bald head man is doing, but I am upset about this. And look how that turned out. I trust the people that are paid to do their job. If everybody on Twitter was such a good GM, I'm sure they would be working for the league. They're not.
Yeah, and don't judge these guys before you even go and watch film on them. Go look at their stats, and can you wait to see what they do during the regular season? Like,
oh my God, there's so many predictions. The Falcons are going 7-9. I'm like, how y'all know? Ain't nobody played no football.
Right.
No football has been played. We don't know what's going to happen.
And the thing is, like I said, for the offense, we just hit the shore up our O-line. For the defense, we signed a good run stuffer, and I forgot the kid's name from New Orleans.
Tyler Davidson.
Signed, we got back. We signed back Hageman. I don't care what nobody says. Hageman under Quinn was about to turn into a beast until he started.
He really
up.
was coming into himself. Like people keep saying that he sucked, and I was like, he wasn't great when he first started. I was like, but 2016,
right?
Once Quinn starting to come into himself,
right? Once Quinn got a hold of Haig was starting to take form, and I think with him maturing, with being out of football for like the last year or whatever, he's gonna pay dividends for us. And I think with him, and like I said, the kid from New Orleans, with Deidre and with Grady, and then we still got Jack Crawford. That's 5 good rotational pieces at the defensive line, at the defensive tackle alone, and it's gonna be hard, like on game days, to see which 4 we're gonna carry because I mean, I highly doubt we carry 5, but like I said, game day it's gonna be interesting to see which one is gonna be suited up for each game because, like I said, we have
we got Clay back, we got Ishmael back, so we got a lot of people that are very good and decent back. The only person that we're of course all worried about is Vic. How is he going to,
Man, I'm ready for him to be off his team, honestly. Like, because this is how I see it. He's here for this year. He may ball out, he may not. But either way, even if he balls out, we won't have enough money to pay him because we have to pay Debo. We got to get ready to pay Keanu. We still got to pay Grady. We still got to pay Julio. So either way, Vic is the odd man out because he hasn't lived up to his first round pick title. So I mean, like I said, after next year he'll be gone. So basically, we're going to be looking for his replacement in next year's draft.
Yeah. And the team just pissed me off talking about they have to babysit him to do what he needs to do and that he doesn't respond to yelling. Like, that just...
I mean, but that makes sense to me. I don't know how he made it through high school and college ball without being yelled at.
How do you make it through Pee-wee
like, how do you make it through D1 football?
Have you seen Pee-wee football coaches?
Like, yelled at. Especially in the South.
Right.
In the Daresville. Oh, you know he was getting cussed out at 8 years old.
But it's like I was telling I think his name is Mad Mike. I was telling him, like, there's no head coach in the NFL that has to go and say, oh, I have to work one-on-one with my former first-round pick because he's not living up to his billing. No, I get that coaches, they run different type of position drills or whatever, but no coach is going to say, hey, I have to work on one-on-one with this particular player because he's not living up to that. And that's a problem.
What's that guy's name?
Problem.
The fucking the pass rush guy. Yes, like everybody is. Grady Jarrett's working with him like daily. All these other people are working with him daily, and it's like.
So he was on Dukes and Bell a few weeks ago. I think it was right before the draft, and they were like, has Vic come in? He was like, oh, we've got something probably working out soon. He's like, he ain't been there yet, but we working on it. So maybe he'll go up there, or maybe Dan Quinn thinks he can find something magical in them grades, and that'll translate into some stats. I don't know.
I don't doubt that Quinn does. I mean, like I said, Vic, he may ball
he ain't got no choice right now but to ball out.
Again, he's gonna ball out.
He's not going to be here.
He's going to ball out for pride.
Yeah, he's not going to be here for 2020. He's basically auditioning.
If he don't get it together, he's got to go. Tack.
Him and Tack too.
No. Well, no. Tack.
This year number 3.
Tack.
I need Tack to step up.
Well, he will, but he just gets those little nagging injuries and it kind of like throws him off. But I think Tack is also one of those players that has to stay on the field. Without rotation, with the D line, it kind of throws him off a little bit. But that's what I think personally with Tack. Tack, he needs to be on that field for like 90% of our defensive plays. But I get you want to keep him fresh or whatever. But I personally think Tack.
Yeah, I think Tack
is that type of defense and that needs to be out there on the field at all times.
I just want them to get it together because we are literally wasting Matt and Julio's
prime. That's all I want.
And goddamn it, I want a ring. I just really do. I want a ring. I'm at that point.
I'm still trying to understand why last year, when the Falcons were pretty much out of the playoff running, they left Matt Ryan and Julio out there. Like, why didn't they just sit them for the rest of the season? That didn't make any sense.
Because they weren't gonna sit down.
As a coach and GM, you have to step in and be like, hey, we can't afford to have any of you guys getting hurt for no reason. Like,
no, because you still had Drew Brees with those countless 5,000 yard passing seasons.
We're not talking about them. We're talking about the Falcons. Like, is it worth? Like, I tweeted this, I think, last season. I was like, are these Matt Ryan stats worth it if he gets hurt or if Julio gets hurt in these meaningless games? And like you said, like a lot of people wanted Ed Oliver, and those games that Matt Ryan balled out at the end of the season that caused y'all to drop in the draft standings, like, was that really worth it? Like, it's really. Like, and even if you want these linemen, obviously in hindsight it's not, but it's like, all right, so if we sit Matt Ryan week 12 when we're out of it, and we drop in the draft all the way to like a top 5 pick, you can get like a top of the line, top notch, guaranteed like producer. Or if you're still like, hey, we need to build this offensive line, we can trade this pick, move down, and get more. Because this past draft, y'all didn't have any second round picks. Y'all didn't have any third round picks. This draft was pretty deep. So it's like, as a GM and as a coach, you have to be able to step in and think long term. Like, hey, I know Matt Ryan wants to get 4,000 yards. I know Julio wants to. Everybody, like, y'all know Julio's tough. No one's gonna question Julio's toughness. No one's gonna question Julio's like drive and will to want to win. His effort out there. He's probably he's one of those receivers. He's a blue collar guy. He shows up. He does his work. He plays hard. He practices hard. He's even out there teaching, Riley how to be a professional. He's the guy that you want on your team. No one's going to question that about Julio. No one's going to question that. Well, I'm not going to say anybody because a lot of people question Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan is a player that, hey, he's a guy that you can rely on. So it's like at some point you got to step in and be like, hey guys, the season's done. I know you guys want to play. I know you guys want to go out there and fight, but we're not. What are we fighting for? Let's fight for next year, and we can at least get more picks to build up this offensive line. Or we can drop in the draft and we can maybe get like Nick Bosa or Quinnen Williams or whoever. But that's, if I was a Falcons fan, that would still bother me a little bit. Or Ed Oliver, like they really want to Ed Oliver. Like what if Ed Oliver's like a 12 sack guy for the rest of his career? You guys could have him. But Matt Ryan did Matt Ryan things and won when he shouldn't have won.
I just knew that they weren't going to go out there and do that. That's completely against what the Falcons and the Brotherhood is for. It's grit and hard working and we're going to battle. They weren't ever going to sit anybody. So, right. I mean, we knew what it was.
Would you have been mad if they sat them for like those last 5-6 games?
No.
5-6?
No.
5-6 is probably too much.
I was,
but maybe like those last 3 games.
Yeah, if they came out and been like, Matt Ryan, he's got a nagging hamstring, like a made up injury, just to sit.
I wouldn't have been mad.
Toe was flaring up.
Honestly,
like, we gotta sit. I'm sorry, guys.
4 games? I wanted
I feel like people wouldn't
Matt to sit because of all the many times he was getting hit. I was like, if something happens to him, I'm burning that stadium down. Like, period. Because he keeps getting hit so much. I'm like, we're out of the playoffs. Just sit him. You know what I'm saying? Put in Schaub and put in whoever a third person QB is. Put him in to get some practice and call it a day. But they didn't want to do that, so.
Yeah, because I was pissed when we beat Tampa in Tampa. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, we're not supposed to be winning this game. Like, let them win and let's lose and like go 6-10. And like I said, we have a top 10 pick. Like, no,
exactly.
They want.
I mean, when y'all look at y'all's division, y'all have the best quarterback in the division. Like Drew Brees, if y'all watch that playoff game, I know Aints fans don't want to admit it, but that nigga could not throw the ball 10 yards down the field. He did it like one time. You know, Cam Newton's got a busted shoulder because his O-line is terrible. I don't know who the Bucs are going to throw at their quarterback. It really doesn't matter. But like Matt Ryan is the best quarterback in that division. You got to do whatever it takes to make sure that he's still there. Because if you have a Matt Ryan level quarterback, you're in the running to win that division every year. Drew Brees might not. They won't do it, but I feel like Teddy Bridgewater is better than Drew Brees right now. Like you put Teddy Bridgewater in that offense with those players.
Where do you see that at? I would take Drew Brees over Bridgewater now.
Right now?
Like,
no, because Drew Brees can't throw over 10 yards. He can't do it. He's old. He's got a bad shoulder and his neck is too long.
And I agree with that. But, okay, so wait, Bridgewater, he could throw 15 yards and that's it? I mean, because Bridgewater does nothing that stands out. He's okay at best, but
Josh, you about to make me take down the hashtag because you out here defending the Saints.
No.
Josh out here defending the Saints. First you want Julio traded, now you defending the Saints? What's going on?
No, I'm just saying like I feel like if the Saints started Bridgewater now, it would be a step back.
Oh, you know what? I know what this is. This is the thing because you hate black quarterbacks. My fault. I forgot what I was talking about.
I knew it.
I forgot.
I knew what we was doing there.
I forgot. Black quarterbacks aren't good enough. They need to be converted to wide receivers or running backs. That's on me. I should have brought that up. They should have kept Chase Daniels.
Oh Lord,
he was horrible too. He was collecting checks and that's it. He was horrible too.
He collected big checks too for not doing anything. I was like, how's he gonna get all this money?
His agent was a genius.
A genius.
Brilliant.
A whole genius.
Enough of them ugly ass, swamp water ass motherfuckers down there in New Orleans. So back to the draft. We got them two O-line people. Yeah. We talked about them. All right, round 4. We got a cornerback from Ohio State. That kid is actually pretty decent if you ever watch Ohio State football. I know I got a bunch of UGA fans listening, but he's good. And I don't know anything about John Kaminsky, but I guess he's pretty decent. John Kaminsky?
I feel like in about a year or two, he's gonna be a monster. That's probably Kaminsky is probably my favorite pick of the draft. Granted, this is under this is as long as we stay under Dan Quinn. So this is all contingent upon that. But I think Kaminsky, that was a solid little sleeper pick right there. And this is just based on what I've seen and kind of what I've read about him.
I think he may be a project type player. You
definitely gotta.
Yeah, it's gonna take him like a year or two to get adjusted. Yeah. But because
it won't be anything quick.
Right, because he played at a smaller level school, so it's like he's gonna have to get acclimated to the NFL type of game with better talent that he'd be playing against or whatever. But I haven't saw much of the Sheffield kid from Ohio State. I know he tore his pec at the combine, so it's going to take him a minute before we even see him even play.
Yeah, I think they said he was the fastest athlete, like in the draft.
Yeah, he was. They said, they was like he can run like a 4.3 or whatever. But I mean, I gotta see it translate to the field. I mean, because it's been a lot of dudes that can run like that, and they're horrible. And when it gets like down to like the nitty gritty with the pass and the football and the actual plays,
we all wanted cornerbacks,
like
we got another
on the football
cornerback,
field
Jordan Miller, and a running back in round 5. Is this the running? This is the running back that has he only has like one fucking highlight, which is his 97-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown. I saw some other clips of him. Clips of him. I don't know if they would be classified as highlights, but he's a big back.
Yeah, or
somebody
return,
he used if you need,
kick returners.
31, 3rd and 2nd, somebody kind of or goal line push. I think that's what he'll be used for.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Him and
I think if once he gets healthy, they may throw Sheffield back there. And,
I didn't even know he was on to.
As of now, it may be even Russell Gage's job to return kicks.
Is he still on the team?
Yeah. Yes, he's still on the team.
Okay, well. They got a lot of people that they want to return because we signed Kenyon Barner.
I saw some shit today.
And then we drafted somebody
like 30 minutes
Marcus
ago.
Green?
That was saying they wanted to use Marcus as a wide receiver. I don't know how true that is. That was from that guy we're gonna talk about later. D-led, that fool. That's what he said. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. That man, I'm so sick of his shit. Yeah, they said,
oh Lord,
yeah, we're gonna use him as a wide receiver, and I was like, what? Yeah. But all the people that we signed and shit in free agency, like, they're not all gonna make the team. So people were they're all up in arms, but not everyone's gonna make it.
No, yeah,
yeah,
and these are basically like. Yeah, these are basically like camp bodies. Like you don't want to get your key. Yeah,
it is what it is.
Stuff like that. So you need. I mean, it sounds kind of messed up, but I mean, it is what it is.
It's business.
You just need other bodies in there.
Yeah,
but yeah, most of these.
Yeah, I was looking at everybody arguing about it on Twitter, and I'm like, why are y'all arguing when there's only 50-some spots, so what are y'all doing?
That's all that
they're sitting there arguing about every single person coming back. I'm just like, see, this is why I just don't be in Falcons Twitter that much anymore. Because I'm like, y'all are so aggravating.
Yeah, it's really like honestly like 7 spots that's up for grabs, and that's kind of like not nickel, but probably like dime cornerback, probably like another edge, another wide receiver,
yeah,
and like some other positions.
Like,
it's really like a handful of like spots that's legit open on this team.
I guessed. I don't know what y'all do. But we signed like 16 kids to undrafted free agent, whatever. They're probably not gonna make the team, so I'm not even gonna talk about them unless they do. Grady, he signed the whatever, what's it called? What she said. He signed that. He ain't going nowhere. Yay us.
Franchise tag.
Yeah. The tender,
this year.
Basically.
The tender.
I hope not. We need him.
Well, not for this year.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere for this year. And he may could go somewhere next year.
Right.
No, I don't think
we need some restructuring. Yeah. We need some people to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need Grady to stay.
We're going to have to see what they can figure out with these contracts.
Forever.
Yeah, he's one of the pillars on the team, like with Julio,
he
Matt.
better not.
He's like those type of players. Like he's
I'm
not
gonna
going
cause
anywhere.
a whole
Like,
fucking riot.
it may look
okay,
kind
so
of iffy now, but
let's get into this trash guy.
Yeah, I'm not.
What's
concerned.
his name? D. Orlando Ledbetter. Is that how you say it? This clown, like, most of his articles are like trash. I don't understand why Atlanta lets 90% of these people like speak on Falcons things and like on Atlanta teams in general, because 90% of them are pure garbage. Like, they just are. And I don't understand why they keep having fucking jobs doing this shit. So basically, this clown did not like our O-linemen so much in the fact that we picked them in the first round that he went and tried to find dirt on the two of them. Like, what are you doing? Like,
he was so convinced that we were taking a cornerback first.
Right.
And like his article just sounded like a bitter ex-girlfriend wrote it. Like, I was reading it and I was like, this isn't even responsible journalism, D-Led. I'm disappointed.
Did they delete the article? Because I tried to find it. I couldn't find it anywhere.
It might have been deleted, but basically he referred to an interview or a quote from an AFC exec who basically said that Caleb McGarry, basically it sounded like he was saying he was racist. Like, they used to have like country music days in the weight room, and then they would have like R&B hip hop days, and somebody was playing R&B music on the country day and he went and cut the cord. And like the way it read, and like even the way the executive told the story, he was like, yeah, the whites wanted to listen to country music and the blacks wanted to listen to R&B. And I was like, first of all, it's 2019. I need y'all to grow up. But then he didn't, like, D-Led didn't do any research. He literally took those words and slapped them in the middle of an article. Turns out his teammates, Caleb's teammates, came to his defense and they were like, that's not how the story happened at all. Right. It was White Boy Wednesday and somebody kept messing up the flow, like, on purpose. And he was doing what he was supposed to do. He's protecting his teammates because he said that shit was unfair. And also, it was his freshman year. He was 18. Like, it was 5 years ago.
I mean, I get that, man. Because me and Josh are black dads, you know what I'm saying? So we work out because that's what we're supposed to do. And when you're getting a good workout in and you got your playlist going and like somebody calls you and it interrupts the flow, like I get that. Like you're like, hey man, you're messing up the groove, bro. Like this ain't what it is. So I understand that. But is this guy like a blogger, or does he? Yes. Is he like an actual like works for the media?
No, he's the Falcons. He works for the AJC. He's the Falcons beat reporter.
Wow. Yeah. And he's saying that?
He reports on the Falcons. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't seem professional.
D-Led, he comes up with a lot of BS from time to time.
Yeah, and he gave us a D.
I guess he got bored.
Normally, he's pretty okay, but that story, I even tweeted at him. I was like, you sound real bitter, bruh. You sound like somebody you puts in your Cheerios.
Yeah, because on the radio, he swore we was about to draft another cornerback. He thought we was going to go DeAndre Baker from Georgia.
They're going to go corner. They got to get a corner. I was like, I don't think they're going to go cornerback first round, but okay.
Right.
If you say so.
I don't understand why you...
Ain't no corner worth number 14.
Why would you get so mad about getting your picks wrong, though? Like, because, I mean, Mel Kiper gets picks wrong every year. Todd McShay gets picks wrong every year. Like... It's not something to be embarrassed about, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's going to be like, hey, remember that time in 2018 when you thought we were going to get a cornerback? You're a dumbass. Like, what?
Right.
What world is he?
Exactly. Nice. If you could call a draft pick, like, the entire draft, like, picks for every team correctly, I need you, like, to go to Vegas for me or something like that. Yeah, because it's impossible.
Right? Even getting the picks right doesn't mean the player's going to actually be good. Like, those players could still be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
DeAndre Baker and Ed Oliver could not pan out, and the lineman that y'all got could pan out. Like, you don't know. We don't know.
Exactly.
Nobody knows. Let's just. I'm gonna leave it at that. Nobody knows what they're doing in the draft. Nobody.
Right, and that's why I be telling everybody, like, y'all sitting here tripping
You're
over draft picks
that those players
and y'all have no idea how they're going to turn out. They could be like the best shit ever, and here y'all are crying because we didn't get Ed Oliver or whoever the hell you wanted on defense. I mean, just
yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to stay calm this season.
They're going to be good,
but I doubt it.
But we also got to remember they're going to be rookies. So they may screw up here and there. But they're
Come on,
they're
guys,
gonna be good.
give me a little credit here. I just get really.
Oh, girl, we don't believe you.
Stay calm.
Okay, and because they be stupid. Okay, shit.
We don't believe you.
Fuckers be fucking retarded.
You gonna be cussing the Falcons
get on my
Twitter
nerves. They just be doing stupid shit all the time. Josh, where's your number? Oh, there it is. I'm sending y'all the logo, the new logo. Okay, guys. So we got a new logo. Well, I guess it's the new primary logo.
Uh-oh.
It was so much money. I know. It cost me like my right and my left arm. Psych, it didn't cost that much. But we got a new logo. It's gonna be debuted when this podcast drops.
Oh, that's
whenever
really
that's gonna be. When y'all listen to this, it'll be dropped. And we're gonna have merch and other shit, going on here. Ooh, I almost deleted the shit. Woo! That was gonna be an accident. So we're excited for that. Y'all let us know what y'all think about the new logo and stuff. What else did I want to talk about? Where's my fucking notes? Where was I? Oh, here it is. Nope, I lost it. God damn it. Okay, I found it.
This is
Okay, I got it. All right, are y'all going to any games this year?
I was gonna say, I think I have it. Let me look.
Why are you going there? I can't go to San Francisco because I'll end up in jail.
San Francisco.
Oh. Well, I don't have any money, so I'm letting you know right now. Like, okay.
Well, I'm going to San Francisco to go to jail.
Oh wow.
I'm going to find Kyle.
She gonna have the FBI wait for her
I
at
already
the
have
airport.
my bill money set aside.
She ain't gonna.
I've been preparing for this since I found out we were playing the 49ers.
I'm like, ma'am, you say this on the Dirty Bird Nation report at this time?
Me and Shanahan, we gotta have words.
Yeah,
we gotta have words.
Golly.
Yes, I did. I was literally like, as soon as the schedule dropped and I saw that date, I was literally making a hotel reservation. Like I'm serious. I'm going to San Francisco and I'm going to. I'm sitting on their side.
Wow.
And I'm just gonna be loud and obnoxious because we have to have words. He owes me 5 minutes so I can beat his ass.
Facts.
I just need 5 minutes.
What other games you going to?
and I'm over it. I am over it. But he got to get his ass beat. Like he got to see me. I just need to square up.
That's nothing. I may go to Houston too.
That's it. I was gonna go to Houston, but I just Falcons playing in Houston. No,
they play at home.
I'm thinking Houston. I may go to that one. I may go. Did we go to Nashville or did they come here?
They were.
They're here. Yeah, they come here.
Yeah, I'll definitely be at the Jacksonville game this year.
Last year's home games were very underwhelming.
Yeah, that Bengals game was kind of horrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do Thanksgiving.
Yes, and of course Thanksgiving, quite excited about Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to do that one. We'll try to do that one because I know those tickets may go like.
Girl, we're gonna get into that in a
hotcakes.
minute.
That's how.
But hold on.
Like 2 minutes.
We're gonna get into that in a
Sell
minute.
quick, but I think they're gonna have to do single game tickets because they done lost like $30 million in PSL.
What am I going to? I might go to Thanksgiving. I'm definitely going to Jacksonville, and then I think I'm gonna go to the Tampa one in December. So that's the last game, so I'll probably go to that one. I don't know the other ones because some company is trying to buy most of our season tickets, so which is trash. But if they're gonna pay us a bunch of money, then I'll take the money. So those 3 I'm going to for sure. Well, 2 of them I'm going to for sure. I'm probably going to go to Houston because I do want to go to the strip clubs to conduct Bible study because strippers need the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have to go to Houston to go to the strip club to spread the good word of the Lord. Yes, lay some hands. Yes, you gotta lay hands when you spread the word of the Lord. So you know what I'm saying? And Josh is gonna be there, so we may both be, laying hands and spreading the good word of the Lord to the stripper community in Houston. We are gonna spread the word. The good word. This is the holy podcast. Okay.
You're a mess. You are an absolute mess.
There's that. Y'all let us know what games y'all are trying to go to.
Come on, stop playing games.
Okay, let's get into the P. What the fuck? PSL. So I went on a rant last year. I think, was it last year or the year before? Whatever. Go find it. I went on a rant about it, and we just got to talk about it again. So an article came out saying that the Falcons were like losing sales or whatever. People weren't paying on their PSLs and all that shit. And I mean, they're fucking expensive. Like, who the hell wants to pay $1,000 just to license your seat? And then on top of that, you have to pay for season tickets. Like, it's a lot of money. And not everyone has it or is willing to spend it, especially if I'm going to be in the nosebleed, which I'm not, but that's a different story. It's still expensive. And with our things, yeah, that's what I'm like. Why are we doing it, period?
They just should have never done them. Not here. They should have never done PSL.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Like that was the horrible idea from jump. Like I get that you want to make your money back some type of way, but PSL's here. Yeah, it's horrible. Which I hope this pushes for them to like do away with them. So therefore we get the more hardcore fans back into the stadium. Yeah, because I've been to like a few games since it's open, and like the atmosphere is like totally different compared to the Georgia Dome. It's too much.
I think that's because of the PSLs, but I also think that's because at the Dome you couldn't go nowhere but see your section on your level.
Right.
There was no, my seats are in the 300s, but I'm finna go walk around the 100s. No. You can go to the 300s. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's too many distractions there too. Like I said, you got TVs like literally like within 5 feet of each other, but throughout the entire stadium. Like you won't miss the games, but you also won't be in your seat. And it's like I said, it's too much. Like to see and do. So like I said, hopefully they do away with the PSLs and you get more, like you said, the more hardcore fans in there.
Yes, that's the other thing. I was like,
it creates a better atmosphere.
After we played like shit last season, I wouldn't want to pay for my shit either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
in games.
What the fuck am I paying
also,
for?
the Falcons need to play better to make people want to come to the games.
That too.
Yeah, because I'm like, come on. First, that dreadful game
you know what?
happened
And
in that
it's been
one
a
year,
struggle.
in that 1 month.
Like every time a season ticket
and
payments
then
come
we
out, I'm
have
like,
the
oh,
two
do I not want to
back-to-back
call my bank and
seasons. So
report
it's
it as
like,
fraud?
oh,
Because I'm
everything's
really pissed off right
okay.
now.
And then we have this bad season. So I'm like, nobody wants to pay for this. Like, what exactly are we sitting here paying for? And like, who's this guy? I don't know if y'all follow the King. He keeps changing his Twitter name. But he's right. He's like, look at Atlanta United. It's easy to go to a game because there's no need for PSLs.
Yeah.
And you have the real, rabid, hungry fans because there's no hurdle to get in the games. I'm like, right.
Yep.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. And
yeah,
Madam
I'm so mad about that. I'm
Jazz,
like, why do
she's
Falcons
given
fans
up.
have
She
to
said
pay for a
she's
PSL,
given
but
up on
United
getting
fans
into a
don't?
Falcons game because of the
Right.
cost.
Like, what the fuck is that?
So I'm like, you have all these real
pissed me off.
fans,
I'm
like
still mad
real
about
fans
it,
who
too.
can't get in because of the cost. And even if they do get in, you're shelling out like $300 for a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because people are selling
Yeah.
their tickets for outrageous prices. I mean, my dad does too. But, you know, if people gonna buy it, they're gonna buy it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you'll get your money back. You know, you can
Yeah.
profit these tickets mad hard. So
I mean, I
that's what
thought
I'm
about
like.
doing that with my face ticket. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
Well,
boy,
I
I
mean,
bet I could get a smooth $500-$600 for this ticket.
I mean,
But
like I
I'm
said,
going to that game.
you
Yeah.
you could buy a cheap ticket and then just like watch the game somewhere else in the stadium. Like you don't have to sit in the nosebleed, and you can go on the bridge part and watch the game from there. That's what I did against the big when we played the Bengals. I bought a little nosebleed ticket, but I went to the bridge and just watched the game from there. And then it was a nice view. I mean, you could do it. I mean, most people
And a lot
probably
of
don't want to do
people,
it.
yeah, and a lot of people don't realize like you don't need to be buying these tickets weeks in advance. Like literally
Yeah,
the
they're trying to
entire
get
2016 season, we would be at the Dome.
exactly.
We wasn't buying tickets
And
until
I'll probably
kickoff.
do that for other games.
Because at that
this
point, I
season,
leave my
since
house at
he's
11 and
selling
tickets are
some of them.
$150. By the
God
time the
damn,
game
I'm so
starts,
mad at him selling some of them. But at the same time, I'm glad he's
Yeah,
getting
because
his
they're trying
money.
to sell them.
But still, it's
They
like
got
those
this
are my
because
tickets
it's like,
too. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather make
I'm being
something than
selfish.
nothing.
I don't care.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm gonna do. And some people were complaining about parking, how it's like $70 or something. And I'm like, first of all, I ain't paying $70 for shit. That's what I said. Every time I come in, I take the MARTA. It's like $2. But yes, you
First of all, why
$3.99.
would you drive somewhere when you can hop on the train?
Well, I'll probably do
I
that
don't.
when I'm
I
finally
don't have to
moved
do
and
that.
settled
I'll
into
park at my
Atlanta.
church
Park at your
and just walk
church
to
if I feel
stadium
like driving,
for
because
free
I'm fine
99.
with MARTA.
For free
I know a lot of
99.
people have problems
Free
with it. I
99.
don't know why.
I mean,
I be
y'all can
yelling at
park.
I be
Marta.
chilling on them.
Y'all can park at my church for $10 a pop. I mean,
It is
that's
not as
just
inefficient
letting you know.
as DC, girl. Don't get me started.
Oh, because it's inefficient. That's all.
Right.
Oh, well, yeah, DC Transit, I've never taken that. But I just know, like, I was really pissed off during the Super Bowl. So I was like, oh, look at Marta. They done cleaned all the stations up.
Facts.
All the lights are
Because
on.
these hoes will
The
piss
floors are
you the
waxed. And
fuck
the trains
off,
are
so
running on
you
time.
need to
Meanwhile,
be
during
a
football
little
season, we be sitting at
inebriated.
North Springs at 11:30 in front of an empty train.
Teeny tiny
And I'm like,
bit.
y'all know, I got a tailgate. I need to at least
So,
get 5 drinks before I go
last but
inside.
not
You are
least,
literally
I
holding
saw
me up.
something today about this this group of people
Oh yeah, you gotta be a little
that are
slizzard. Just a little
fans
bit.
of the Falcons. Okay. Yes, I've been judging y'all if any of y'all are listening. But I think I want to invite one of you on here to explain what this shit is. If y'all don't know about the ATL cast, it is. I'm trying to do this without judging too hard. Hold on. You're a cast member? I did not know you're a cast member. Okay, well, let's shake the table. So, you have to pay to be a fan?
Because be careful, because you know I'm a cast member.
Of a team that you're already a fan of?
Yes, I run the Instagram page.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Why don't I pay $25? What's the perks of $25?
Yeah, so it's a fan club, essentially. But the perks that come with being an ATL cast member really outweigh the $25 you're going to spend for your year membership.
Get a shirt.
You know, that I cannot tell you. But what I do know...
It's secret? It's secret?
No, it's not secret. I just really forgot what it was. Like, you get a shirt, and then you get, like, access to certain events or certain opportunities, like, the fans that announced draft picks in the later rounds in Nashville, those were all ATL cast members.
What?
So you got the opportunity to do stuff like that. They have first dibs on like standing room only tickets for games, like where they had that big party at the patio by the DJ in the stadium. Most of them people are cast members.
That's the standing room area?
That's the standing room area. So we get first dibs. So like every week during the season, an email will go out and it's like, we have X amount of tickets. Send your name. You can get a ticket to come into the game. Yeah.
I gotta do what?
For free.
I gotta pay how much?
They do like events and travel. They throw like parties at every state, every city that we play a game in. The tailgates really is the best part, which you do have to pay an additional fee for the tailgate, but it's $20 and it's an open bar and a buffet.
So wait,
it's $20.
It's $20 every tailgate?
Every tailgate.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of normal. I've been to the one we played the Saints like 3-4 years ago, and I paid like $20 too. Probably you can eat and drink. So, I mean, that's not. I mean, it's normal. That's kind of normal, honestly.
Yeah.
It's literally.
I mean, $20 for all you can eat and all you can drink.
I mean,
it's not like BS. It's like top shelf stuff and like good food.
It is top shelf, and they're not professional bartenders either. So they
which
really
is nothing.
Cups full of liquor.
They don't be doing nothing.
So I mean, like you're getting your money's worth.
For sure. And then you just
Falcons don't be doing
get a hand
nothing.
in kind of what the Falcons are doing as far as reaching out to the fans. Like for instance, we had
get rid of PSLs.
You also not here, so you don't really get to go to none of shit anyway.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too though. She does have a point.
But like last year, they wanted to know how to like make the atmosphere better. So, ATL Cast was like, this is what you need to announce. Well, we can't control that. That's Arthur Blank.
Man, you could have just threw that out as like a suggestion or whatever.
Oh, it's been suggested. Don't you fret. But yeah, it's just a really good way to connect with other like diehard fans. And when I tell you like diehard fans, they are like ride or die Falcons 2,000% every single day fans. So it's a cool little organization. It's a cool, I've just actually renewed my membership last week. So it's cool. You just get some, it's $25.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, that's really like $2 a month, honestly.
Yeah. So, but it's a cool organization. Because, I mean, I know, like, the Saints have one, Green Bay has one. They have these, like, legit fan organizations that are recognized by the team. That's really the best part. I mean, I got to meet Rich McKay. He's a very nice gentleman, but I was only able to do that because I was a member of the cast.
Do they provide like counseling or therapy, anger management for Falcons fans? Twitter etiquette, anything like that?
I would suggest
and healthcare during this season as well.
But I'm going to suggest therapy, or just let's have some talk circles so we can just all like scream it out. Because there's going to be a game where the Falcons are just going to absolutely piss everybody off. We're going to all need to talk about it.
What's the problem with that?
It just feels like sometimes Falcons fans need just a productive way to express the way they feel about the Falcons without threatening someone's life or threatening to, go to someplace and burn it down. Like you see what I'm talking about?
Right.
I'm very serious.
It's not sincere if we don't mention one of those. So I mean, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Me either.
Yeah, no, you can't. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It shows how serious.
Is it fun? Oh yeah. Right. I saw y'all's little cast rules or whatever, and I know I can't join it anyway because they'll kick me out. Because one of the rules is like to like behave and like always cheer and don't harass people.
Yeah, but is it fun?
That's why I can't be a part of it because y'all gonna kick me out the little club. And I don't know if they'll give me my refund back, and then I'll have to fuck them up at the stadium for not refunding me. You know what I'm saying? They have rules. I read the rules. And y'all know me, so.
Oh my God.
Well, I don't know if they have police that are watching that closely, so you might be fine.
He is?
Right.
See,
we don't abide.
Contrary to popular belief, that is like not something and there was that a fan
screaming at Vic Beasley, and it was like, "Hey, bro, you got to."
I do it on this podcast.
You gotta do better. He's a member of the cast.
Yes,
he's a cast member.
In person,
yes,
I would not do that. I wouldn't do it in person. No, but when we let me put it out there, when we get a chance to interview them, will I be slighting them in the questions?
Why not?
Yes.
Why not?
Like, what the fuck were you thinking on this play? And they just gonna have to stay mad. You know what I'm saying? But I won't be, cussing them out every chance I get while I'm in, the fucking hallway of them going to the locker room. Cause I want to experience that again. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I would like to experience that locker room being like, hey, high five on your way to the locker room, not cussing them out and never going down there again. Even though that one time, me and my boy Jamar almost got kicked out because we snuck into the holding room where the players like hose and stuff be. We snuck into there. And we got kicked out, but I thought we were going to kick out of the stadium. But we didn't. Shout out to Jamar. We had fun. That was a good time. They got some. I'm going to say it, and I'm not going back. Some of y'all got some ugly hoes. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. No, I'm not. Listen, I was like, ew. That's what y'all working with? That's disgusting. But hey. To each his own, So, well, that's the end of this shit. I missed everybody. Shout out to everybody listening to this. It's still. Yeah. It's still fuck y'all for releasing Matt Bryant. I'm never letting it go. Y'all know I'm gonna cuss out the Italian. Every time he misses a kick, I'm cussing him out.
That's the end of this shit. I think that's the best sign off ever.
What'd you say? Fuck y'all.
Has he been picked up?
I don't like y'all. Get off my goddamn podcast. I'm sick of y'all. You know what? Y'all make me sick.
It was a business move.
Y'all make me sick.
Okay, like granted, I love Matt Bryant too. It was a good business move.
It was a good business move.
How's it a good business move?
Are we even?
It's not our fault that they forced him to do that. It is not our fault that the team forced him to go out and do that 54-yarder. It's not our fault.
Put his hamstring on the.
Excuse me, Josh. Don't you have to go back to jail? Isn't your time up? Isn't your time up? Don't you have to go back behind some bars?
How many times more can he do that?
What? They need to hurry up. Where they at? What is your pro officer's name?
How many more times?
What is his name? And then I didn't deal with Jalissa. What's your name? Jalissa?
No.
Jalissa.
No.
How do I say
it? They're coming to get you. They're coming to get me after I hang up. You
have already crazy with this whole Nat had to die. You already did that to me and hurt my feelings on Twitter. Now you sitting here hurting my feelings again. I'm tired of y'all.
Lisa, it's 2 E's. That's a long E sound.
And he better make every single field goal. You were so rude. He made like 98% of his field goals. Okay.
Yeah. They're paying
he was the highest scorer
like less than 700
on the Falcons
against the Cavs.
Period. No, y'all don't. Y'all
was
don't.
Good
Matt Bryant didn't make every single field goal. That's unrealistic.
No. Oh, I will never.
But 98% is not 100%.
I will never, ever forgive them.
Yes,
which is
we know, and we love him forever.
Will I? Will I really?
I don't know, but I understand. Why
we get a ring. I'm tweeting the Falcons Twitter. Which, by the way, the new Falcons Twitter has been trash, and it just keeps going trashier and trashier and trashier with every season. I don't know what they're doing, but it's trash. Right. That's all I got to say. Right. Oh, and Falcons Instagram, stop stealing our sayings.
You will.
Okay? Just because you can't come up with your own original stuff because your social media people are garbage does not mean you have to steal from us. Everything. What do they not steal? What? This is productive expression.
Oh, Lord. What did they steal?
I know. I miss Jay.
Come on, everybody.
Okay, that was by the digital people.
Just have a place to
shout out to them.
Express yourself. Like that's not how.
The digital team. Shout out to y'all.
I actually like our social media team. They've been slick on it lately.
Right.
Starting with that schedule.
That was epic. And with that Ram, yes, we need to know their names because I want to cherish them forever.
That thing was epic. It
was so awesome.
All the shade that was thrown towards the.
So shout out to them. We still need to know their names. I'm going to tweet the Falcons until they give me their names of everybody on the digital team that came up with that video. Every single day I'm tweeting them about that.
They just really made my day. I was like,
Josh has to go back to jail. And our homegirl here, she has new episodes. There's 7 episodes of Sports and Bullshit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They are actually pretty funny, and I don't find a lot of people funny, so that's saying something coming from me.
Oh yes, Sports and Bullshit. Check us out.
And
5 Black women. We talk about sports and
the committee
bullshit.
podcast.
I think we're
shout out to
funny.
Marcus and Breeze, who's in jail right now for prostitution in Germany, and Elle and all of them. So go listen to the committee podcast, which you can find on this shit. You just go back, go hit the committee, and you see all the fucking episodes right there. So they've talked about Baychella lately, Rick Ross, Endgame, Captain Marvel, and we're about to talk about Endgame again tomorrow, like go in depth. And I'm just going to go over there and continue to cuss people out for what they did to me and how they just ruined my life and ruined the whole 10, 11 years that I've invested in this goddamn MCU. No, I won't. When I tell y'all I clocked out after Nat died, I literally clocked out the rest of the movie. I saw the battle. I didn't care about anything because the love of my life was dead.
You will be okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go cry.
You will.
I'm gonna cry. You shut the hell up.
So
I'm
you
telling
missed like the
tomorrow.
best part. So you ain't seen none of the battle.
That's
you
a lot of
good
movies.
Stuff.
Okay, and what would y'all do? Nothing.
Okay.
Josh would run back in his cell and lock himself in. Okay.
Right.
See, y'all wouldn't do nothing.
She really
and there
rolled
she
up on
was
Venom
with
for
her
a pistol like she was 21
ready
Savage or
to
some shit.
boom. Okay, so you're gonna stop
Yeah,
talking about
her
the
and
love of my
Hawkeye.
life
I'm
like
like,
this.
all y'all got is arrows and guns. Go home.
Bitch. Respect me, god damn it.
Oh, I wouldn't be nowhere near no battle with no special powers. That's stupid.
Right.
Nigga, I know you ain't compare me to the worst superhero on the planet. I know. I'm driving to Florida as soon as this shit is over.
Okay.
I'm gonna find you.
We'll respect your grieving.
I'm gonna find you.
She's just Batman with a training
and you're
bra.
going to die
Basically,
tomorrow.
and red hair.
Because that's how long it's gonna take me to get to Florida. Okay, we need to end this shit. Thank you for listening.